Hello, my name is John Fisher. I do want to welcome you to Community Corrections, Community-Based Resources and Corrections. This is CRIJ 2301. This is an online course being offered to all three campuses, Big Spring, San Angelo, and Lamesa, as well as through the Virtual College of Texas. This class is 17 weeks. It will go from now until December 10th of 2015. You have access to the course right now as of this moment. The assignments, however, will not start becoming available to you until the 17th of August, which is, the course is available to you on the 17th, which was yesterday, and the assignments will become available to you on the 20th and the 21st. They'll start coming about. All of the resources are available to you now. All of the chapter resources, and things such as that, to give you an idea of the assignments that you're going to have to do. The textbook that we're using is this one. It is Community-Based Corrections. It is written by Leanne Allered. I really like the textbook. In the end of each chapter, there's a case study. And these case studies are assignments that you're going to have to do each week. Each tab that you see over here on the left, each tab has resources in it. I'm going to do my best to try and get little nutshell lectures. I've done this in other classes that I have online, and the nutshell lectures seem to be extremely helpful. I'm going to do my best to try and put a nutshell lecture in each week. And that will be in the resources, the lesson resources tab. Okay. And then there's going to be a discussion every week. This discussion, I'm requiring you to create an original post addressing the issue at hand or the question at hand. You have to cite your sources. I tell you that it has to be in APA format. And what I mean by that is that all of the facts that you use to answer your discussion must be supported by the textbook or outside literature, and you have to cite that. You have to use a parenthetical in-text citation, and you also have to have a reference list at the end of your post. I recommend that you answer the original post by Wednesday of each week, and this way you will have time to respond to others. And you will have time to respond to anybody that responds to you. Okay, you are also required to respond to at least one of your classmates. This one classmate, you're not going to see any of the other posts, or you're not supposed to see any of the posts until you post your own original response. I want original responses with original thought. So that's why I do that. Once you have submitted your post, you'll be able to see everybody else's. I recommend that you read them all, and you need to respond to at least one. And I recommend that you do that by Thursday or Friday of each week. And you have to respond to anybody that responds to you by Sunday, okay, of each week. I'm going to leave these discussions open for longer than their due date, so in case there's a discussion that's going on and you want to continue the discussion. Some of these discussions can become quite interesting and quite fun. Please remember that we're adults and we don't want to insult people or call people names or belittle them. Do make sure that you support all of your decisions. All of your discussions have to be supported with the academic literature. Okay, we're just not giving opinion here. Well, we are giving opinion, but we're giving educated opinion, an opinion that is supported and backed up with research. And because it's backed up with research, you need to make sure that you cite that information. Okay. The second thing that you're going to have each week is a case study. Almost every week there's going to be a case study. Case studies are going to be found in the back of each chapter. For example, chapter 4. The case study in this textbook starts on page 84. It is a issue dealing with pre-sentence investigation reports. You read the case study, you read about the offenders that are there, and then you create your own recommendations and your investigative case studies for those individuals. You will submit those also in APA format, requiring a reference page. And you also need to explain why you've made the decisions that you have made. And there's also a research paper due in this class. This research paper is going to be in APA format, which means it needs a cover page, it needs an abstract, it has to be 5 to 7 pages of text, and you have to have a reference page. This research paper can be over any subject within community corrections, meaning probation or parole. You can do it on intermediate sanctions, you can do it on boot camp, you can do your research paper on any topic that interests you, as long as it falls in the purview of community corrections, probation and parole, drug court, city municipal court, because those are not, they're community correctional programs. Okay, on week 4, your outline is due. And the outline is going to tell me basic outline that you did in high school. Will tell me the main topics of your paper and how you're going to go about doing that. Week 8, you have an annotated bibliography due. The annotated bibliography tells me and lets me know that you are working on your research project, that you are evaluating resources, and that you're doing your best to get it done. Okay, week 12 is the rough draft. You submit your rough draft through Turnitin in week 12, and you can and will see my grading and my editing. Actually, I have it due the Sunday before Thanksgiving for the rough draft, and I will grade them through Thanksgiving. And by Sunday after Thanksgiving, I will have them all done. Your final draft is going to be due on December 6th. December 6th is the Sunday before finals week. Your research paper will be done. If you make every correction that I tell you to make, I guarantee you 100 on your research paper. Okay? So, this is Community Correction Resources and Corrections, CRIJ 2301. I am looking forward to an exciting semester and lots of good discussion. Lots of good discussion. So, this is John Fisher with Criminal Justice in a Nutshell.